I don't know how you draft your sleeves, but if you are interested in knowing how I draft mine, I will say you are welcome to my page, and I will entreat that you subscribe and like my video and push it to anyone that you think is necessary. So today I just want us to take us through some tactics that I do to achieve what my perfect crown or my sleeve. It could be short sleeves, three quarters, or even what calf one or long sleeves. So here what we have here is the sleeve length is what 25. Then the around arm is 16. Okay, so this is what I'm going to use. It's a long sleeves, so I'm going to use the sleeve length and the around arm to draft our sleeve. So if you are new to my page and this is your first time of joining me here, I say thank you for watching this video and welcome to this tutorial of sleeve drafting. So before you draft or you position any sleeves, okay, before you would go in, you would do drafting for any sleeve. To me, I think you determine where you want the sleeve length to be. But from the purpose of this tutorial, here is place on fold, okay. And what I mean by place on fold is that this side is folded twice or this side is folded too. Okay, you are not going to cut through this side, so that's what I mean by place on fold. And then here is open. So I just want us to bear with me that here is place on fold, here is open, then here too is also open. So here is going to serve as the middle for the sleeve. That one will come this side. That is the middle of the sleeve. So the sleeve length is 25. So we do some calculations here. What I use for the calf, the length or the inches for the calf, I use 3 inches. So you're going to subtract 3 from the 25, which will give what? 24, 22 inches. 22 inches. Okay. Then the round arm, which is 16, you're going to divide it by 2. Divided by 2, which will give you what? 8. And I don't know the measurement that you're working with. Yours can be what? Your sleeve length can be 26, 27, 28, 22, depend on, but the actual measurement for the calf is 3 inches. So that means if it is 27, we're going to subtract 3 inches from the 27, which will be for the calf. Then you work with the remaining inches. Then your around arm can either be